What were you unprepared for when you first started dating? I was 19 and had never been in a relationship before. I was a bit of a loner, and I was fine with that. I had a few friends, but I mostly kept to myself. Then I met her. She was beautiful, smart, and funny. We hit it off immediately. We started dating, and I was in heaven. I had never been happier. But then I started to notice things. She would get mad at me for not texting her back right away. She would get upset if I wanted to hang out with my friends instead of her. She would get jealous if I talked to other girls, even if they were just friends. At first, I thought it was cute. I thought she just really liked me, but then it started to get worse. She would call me constantly, even when I was at work or in class. She would show up at my house unannounced. She would go through my phone and read my texts. I tried to talk to her about it, but she would just cry and say that she loved me and didn't want to lose me. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to hurt her, but I also didn't want to be in a relationship where I felt suffocated. Eventually, I broke up with her. She didn't take it well. She would call me crying, begging me to take her back. She would show up at my house and refuse to leave until I talked to her. It was a nightmare. I ended up having to get a restraining order against her. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I learned a lot from that relationship. I learned that love isn't always enough. I learned that you have to set boundaries and stick to them. And I learned that sometimes you have to walk away, even if it hurts.